I see our Yixuan on the cover. Let's check out the season 2 PV. Through the miasma of memories and evil.
Look at that!
This is the new world.
Welcome to Waife Peninsula.
Waife Peninsula.
Upon this oceanside cliff is where New Eridu's porcelain originates.
Makes sense. Porcelain.
Wow.
Bao has a new outfit.
Peaceful, this would be a perfect
Whoa.
place.
Wait,
But
Bao and Wise? That makes sense.
unfortunately,
Do you think we're gonna get new outfits in the new region?
Bala bala tatsai! Come and try something sweet.
Whoa, who's this girl? Hey, it's our Juya Fufu. Juya Fufu.
Wise! Look over there!
You can never go wrong with this place.
Panda?
Died and
Kinda reminds me of our Enfield
Look
Panda.
at this color. And this one. It
Bakery.
definitely seems relaxed and peaceful here.
Here we can see their outfits. I kinda like their new outfits. Surely new outfits for our new region.
Sure is different from 6th Street. But this area might not be as peaceful as it
I
looks.
heard they said this map is going to be much bigger.
There's more than meets the eye.
Has something happened in the hollow again?
Whoa! New character reveal.
no.
Who is this cute girl?
Humans originate in the hollows, yet true calamity lies within the
Oh, and then this must be another guy.
city itself.
Huh? Calamity?
I wonder if that's a new character. I see a red hair girl. She looks like she has red hair, long hair, and she's holding on to her hair. She's like she's holding on to her hair, I think. I was gonna say if it's like her tail. I spy someone.
Tops monopolizes
She even did a little wink.
all porcelain-related trade here.
They're teasing all the
Allowing business to
characters.
boom.
Time to M6.
But no one can predict what consequences that will bring.
Oh. This is a different girl. She's the one standing. She has quite the tail. See, her tail's like one of those mechanic tails. That's like a mecha dragon tail
No
girl.
one can predict
It's not quite a dragon. I guess it is like a dragon. It's a bit more advanced.
what consequences that will bring.
She looks like she will be a strong character. She has like the elf ears too. And she has like the lamb horns. And she has the Garu horns. Wait, and then she has the elf ears at the same time too. I was trying to process.
Greed leads
I wonder
to
if this guy is
disaster.
playable too.
Seems real mysterious.
A secret lies beneath the ground here.
Whoa.
Perhaps
ritual.
when the truth comes to light, that secret
Another girl?
may very well be the origin of calamity.
Although, is she the one that we saw earlier?
It sounds so complicated.
And that's Sarah.
But not.
Okay, I was thinking, wait, she looks
This
familiar.
investigation will make things right.
They did say we will be learning more about Sarah's plot
So,
here. And the
We can still
Exaltus.
turn things around, right?
Whoa.
Indeed. Regardless of the obstacles, all you need to do
Shreds?
is...
Hey, is this what her skills are gonna be like?
All evil shall be shattered.
All evil shall be shattered. And then it ends with her and her bird. It does seem like she might have some ink theme.
So, that's what happened. It sounds truly unforgettable.
Who's at the very end?
Sounds truly.
Who is this girl at the very, 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 very end?
It sounds truly unforgettable.
We don't actually get to see. They didn't list out the characters. Locked behind reflections of the past, truth glows under sunken ink. That secret may very well be the origin of calamity. Phaethon, this time it's you who will shatter evil. I do think our Phaethon's going to glow up. We're gonna grow even stronger. Pretty cool, lots of cute characters. And we got to see some of our Yishun's animations.
All you need to do is follow your way.
Feels like she's almost
All evil
seeing writing on ink on the
shall
bottom.
be shattered.
Wait, purple hair girl from Honkai Impact 3? I don't think we've seen the last girl before. And then they only showed her back.
So, that's what happened. It sounds truly unforgettable.
We should watch it in the other languages. Because we actually hear her voice. Where do they usually link? And they didn't link it down here. Search for it on the bottom. ZZZ. Let's watch the Chinese first. Waifei
这
Peninsula.
里便是魏飞地了。
Oh, they call it Weifei?
此
Weifei?
处，这里便是魏飞地了。
Oh, so they don't use like Wi-Fi. It's Weifei in Chinese. Weifei.
这里便是魏飞地了。
Weifei Di.
此处临崖靠海，是新爱丽都灰瓷的源流之所。哇！若无纷扰，
That looks
亦
really
不是
cute
为
in her
数
new
福泽之
outfit.
地。只可惜，
巴拉巴拉糖水店，
巴拉巴拉糖水店.
都来尝一尝。
This girl almost looked a little bit like a Bao in the beginning before they zoomed out. She must be our new NPC. Beautiful.
哥哥哥哥，快看那边！
这家店
Then we have our panda.
这个染色的，扔了吧。
不可能！你看看这色泽，还有这里，看上去这里真是闲适又和平。
There's a guy in the back here. His hair looks a bit special. The guy that they showcase in the back as we're zooming up. Seems like he will probably also be a playable character. Wei Fei Ti. Not Hugo. He has a slight similar ponytail, but not quite. Is Wei Fei the Cantonese way? That could be.
这里真是闲适又和平啊！
确实有不同于6分界的氛围。不过，这附近可能没有看上去。
Or an NPC that only keeps showing his back. Because they show his back, I feel like he's not an NPC. He must be a future playable character. Yeah, the subtitles are automatic ones for the
那么
Chinese.
平静，这里不简单。
是空中人又出来了吗？
And then this is one of the new characters they teased. It's like a cat, I guess a cat girl. She has a cat paws. Is it cat? Rabbit? I guess she kind of looks like she has rabbit ears. They're shaped more like a rabbit. Not quite a cat. A rabbit girl.
灾兆虽始
And she just has big rabbit paws.
于空洞，但今
And then this guy, he gives me... Though, I was gonna go back and say, she also looks a bit like a mouse. It could be like a mouse girl. It's a rat? Yeah, I was thinking it could be like a rat. Because her ears aren't quite rabbit-like. They're shaped similar to a rabbit's, but I can see her also being like a rat or a mouse.
兆虽始于空洞，
And then we have this guy. He does kind of... He looks like a Lycaon and then Rio fused together. A monstrosity, says Asura. Welcome back over side of me.
但今象之中亦有祸患。
And then this is also a new girl, right? This girl over here. I don't think we saw her earlier. She has the pigtails. Artists sometimes do draw rabbit ears that way. I can see her being the rabbit. Oh, she has a bunny tail. Oh, so she must be a bunny then. Wait, do we see her tail here? Oh, She does have the little bunny tail. You're right. It's the little furry bunny tail. I missed it.
不，
It's the little cute bush. So it looks like she probably is a rabbit. Because she has the rabbit tail. The little bushy peak. And then we go here. Who peeked up over here? Or maybe it's just a rodent monster. And it's this girl. This girl looks really cute. I'm blocking her a bit. I'm excited to learn more about this one. Thank you, Tinox, for the hydrate. Let me drink some water. I think we only see her here in this one frame. They haven't shown the idol group, but I think it's because we've already seen them. They've already teased them before, so maybe these are all the new characters. She's laughing so happily. Oh, and then she's in cahoots. I see. She must be like a tricky one. She's in cahoots with the little rodent that was going out to spook the other girl. Well, let me take a screenshot of this one. She looks really cute, and then she has, I think it's her hair. At first, I thought she was playing with her tail. She even did the little wink over here. Where she was winking at everyone. I'm most excited for this girl. And then this is our rabbit girl. Is this the guy that we saw actually from the back? The guy that looked like Rio and like Heian? Maybe he looked a bit different. No, he had ears. It's not him. This one had the animal. Yeah, he has the ears. I see. We only saw him once in this frame. This is a different guy. So these two must be on the same faction. This guy and then the bunny girl. And then we have the mecha. She reminds me a bit of Jane. Maybe it's because of the tail. Because Jane also has a tail that does fancy things. This girl looks like she can rival Jane in the tail. Wait, this thing actually, it blinks. Her tail has eyes. It really is like a dragon. It has a little blink over here. Expressive tail with a personality. This is like a Jane tail power creep. Her tail has a... It's alive. It's a mecha tail, and then it has a... It looks like it can shoot, and then it also has a blade, and then it has eyes. Her tail will be like Bernice, probably. Yeah, the tail power creep. Wow. She also looks exciting. It looks like they're charging up to fire off a shot.
贪心不足，必有余殃。
总感觉神神秘秘的。
此处土地之下确有隐秘，或许在一切真相大白之时，所谓的隐秘，
And this is our Sarah.
恰是灾厄之时。
千头万绪，真是复杂啊。
安心吧，这次的调查定会拨云见日。
It looks like we get to meet with Yishen and Jue Fufu at the very beginning. Oh, and Panda. It looks like it's Panda in the back. So we get to meet... Do we know if Jue Fufu is a 4-star? I was thinking we might also get Panda. Maybe Panda will be the 4-star. If we have 2 5 stars, Jue Fufu and then our Yishen. Yeah, Fufu's a 5-star and then Yishen's a 5-star. Maybe we're getting Panda as the 4-star.
所以一切都还有转机，对吗？
Wait, they showed all the CMVAs? Does that mean they listed the names on Bilibili?
纵使有千端万般险阻，你只需秉持道义，坚守本心，一切邪念必将碾碎于尘。
those don't look like ink splashes. Ink splatters. A few character names mentioned. Yeah, a lot of the characters in this PV looks great.
原来之前发生了这样的事啊！
Oh!
听起来真的很难忘。
I like her Chinese voice. The girl at the very end.
原来之前发生了这样的事啊！听起来真的很难忘。
They're probably hiding her until later. This isn't Fufu. I think they're hiding this character till the future. It sounds like she probably won't show up until a bit later. Probably like our 2.3 character, our 2.2 character.
听起来
Her hair, it looks like she has not quite like twin tails.
真的很难忘。
Split into two. Not sure who is who. There's CM voice cast. Let me take a look at the Bilibili video. Bunch of names, but not sure who's who. Bilibili. Let's see. Oh no, I clicked into the advertising link. Oh, they did list out the VA names in Bilibili. This is Zheling, our MCs, Yixuan, Jue Fufu, and then there's a Pan Yinghu, and then there's 5 more characters that's listed besides the 4 that we already know. So the first 4 are characters, the 2 MCs, and then Yixuan, and then Jue Fufu. There's 5 more. 1 of them is called 爱丽丝 by 多多. 多多 as in our 多多陪赵波福波丑夜叶顺光 maybe the last one. 叶顺光爱丽丝. There's Alice, and then there's a Zhao. I don't know what they'll translate Zhao to. Yeah, I wonder, Alice seems to be Paimon's VA. Paimon CN VA. And then, I don't know how this name translates. Bo Fu Bo Chou Ye. Maybe people in the comments figured out who's who. Nope, someone says who's who. I don't know any of these. I only know Jue Fufu. Who are the other people? Who do we hear even talk in here? Like the panda didn't talk, so we wouldn't have the panda VA. For sure the girl talked. So maybe the girl is, we only know her name though. Maybe it's Ye Shunguang. This is ZZZ. Who did this girl voice? Tao Dian. No one seems to have listed out. 这配音表好多熟人. There are lots of people I recognize from the list. I guess some of these, I think I do recognize some of these names from the list of voice actresses. Oh, you think Pan Yinghu is the panda? Wait, did we hear the panda speak? When did our panda talk?
这里便是魏飞地了。
We hear Yixuan
临崖
talk.
靠海，
Oh, the panda
是
did
希腊
talk.
里都灰
That
色的
must be a
源流
panda
之
then.
所。
And then our Bao and Wise
若无纷扰
talked.
亦不失为一处福泽之地。
Was it at the very beginning? This is
只可
official.
惜
巴拉巴拉糖水店。
Oh, and then this girl talks. But I don't know if they would give her a... She sounds like she's just the NPC girl who sells us stuff. Kind of like our tea milk girl.
蜂蜜卷，都来尝一尝。哥，快看那边！
Oh, Xie Ying is Keqing. Oh, I see Tao Ding is the Hu Tao VA. Wait, Noya voices March? And then Gina voices Yoimiya. I see they're all the popular other Hoyo game VAs. And this is the ZZZ 2.0 release, 2.0 teaser. Thank you to Ban Appeal Reporter. The panda should be playable. He even has a VA. I think he's gonna be our 4-star. Oh, he does talk. He says this store. So then Pan, I guess it makes sense that Pan is panda. Pan Ying Hu? Is this who? Where's my translate? Pan Ying Hu, Wang Xigua, and then there's a Zhao. Maybe Zhao is the little girl. Did they show they didn't show, let me check if I go to the Yan. They didn't show the Yan voices. They only listed the Chinese VAs. They didn't show the Japanese VAs either. The little bunny girl talks too, right? She does talk. I think the bunny girl talks. So the bunny girl maybe is the little girl. Panda next. S rank defense. You think Panda will be a 5-star? Panda feels like he might be a 4-star. Hard to say. We don't hear this guy talk. Well, she doesn't talk either. She just winks, so we don't know what her name is either. Let's hear what the Japanese voices sound like. Wanna hear what the ending girl sounds like. The last mysterious girl sounds pretty nice in all the languages. Small girl, so cute. Alright, chat, who can tell who voices this? Any expert JP VAs? Who can tell? That sounds like Ayaka? Wait, does it? Very Ayaka. Is she actually the VA for the Japanese Ayaka? Why does she sound so familiar? You do not think that is Hayami. Seems we have some disagreements. I have no idea who's who in the JPVA. The first part sounded familiar, but the second isn't. Who else do we hear? We hear the pandas voice. The BGM is really sick. I don't know who to save for in 2.0. It's looking more and more like it's time to skip Vivian and Hugo and save our polychromes for 2.0. Well, I didn't even pull for Trigger. Do I still want to pull for Trigger? Is it time to hard save for 2.0? I was gonna pull Trigger on her W engine. Goodbye, Vivian. Goodbye, Hugo. The Dragon Tail girl for sure. Save the redhead. I think I'll go for Trigger still. I will get Trigger and then save. I think it's time to get Trigger and then save next patch. Vivian who? Vivian who? Exactly. Vivian's just a bait. A bait so you won't have any polychromes left for all of 2.0. You think the girl who is Noko Mamiko? One of the girls earlier, the one at the very end. I love the bunny girl's expression. The way she peeked out and then looked so pleased. Yeah, the smug look. And this girl also looks exciting. Her hair is more of like a orange hair girl. Orange haired, 干与 horns, dragon tail, mecha girl.
過ぎた欲は今日
なんだか謎めいてますね。
この土地には隠し事があり、そのすべてが明るみに出た時、
Had the tsundere character feel.
最悪
She definitely power creeps Jane's tail.
頭がこんがらがっちゃいそう。
何？この調査で霧を晴らしてみせる。
つまりまだなんとかなるってこと？
Oh, is that actually her? This part where she pulls. Oh, so she does carry around some ink. I see. Maybe this is the thing someone said mentioned was on her back. It looks like Yixuan pulls on this, and then it probably releases the black ink, and then she does some attacks with it. Yeah, it looks like she releases it, and then that's how we have the ink. Welcome back, Yuffie! We're watching the ZZZ 2.0 character teaser. There are some exciting characters teased. Goodbye, 1.7. I will be looking forward to the 1.7 story. But it looks like it's time to skip Vivian and Hugo and save for 2.0.
いかにもどんな障害があろうと道義を貫き心に従えさすれば一切禍根は塵と化す。
Yeah, I think the last character, we might know her name because they listed out the Chinese VAs in terms of their character names. Ye Shuanguang. That sounds like a name. I wonder if they'll translate it or if they'll just type it out in the pinging. Ye Shuanguang. She sounds like the 2.3 character, the most exciting character after like Are You Xuan. Here she is again. I like the music here too. And then it fades. This is just like when Wuthering Waves dropped their teaser before the 2.1, and then 2.1 became like a skip patch. Did I see MiHoYo sued 梦环公司 for 500k RMB for copyright infringement? Wait, did they actually create fake merchandise? Wollagen, welcome back. Happy 9 months. Thank you for the 9 months of support. Welcome back. And Steamy, welcome back. Did I skip 2.1? I have the most insane luck in Wuthering Waves. So I've been pulling all the characters so far. Can we play as the mech? I don't know if we can play as the mech. You need the last girl to say which line is that one to know for sure. I've skipped characters in all my other games though. Ye Shunguang. Her name sounds pretty if it's the name of the last girl that we see. Ye Shunguang. Alice. Which girl do you think is Alice? There's a girl voiced by Paimon, Xian Paimon. In the Xian one. Her name is called Alice. I wonder if Alice... Who Alice? And then there's another girl, Bo... Fubo Chou, yeah. Sounds like the bunny. Or maybe Alice in Wonderland. Though the rabbit might be the one character. Zhao. There's a Noya. There's one that's just... There's a character that just has a one character name. And then there's an Alice. Alice is the guy? The real like Kaon? No, the real like Kaon guy doesn't talk, does he? He just walks down the street. Where did he even walk? He just chilled and then he'll walk down the street. I don't think this girl...
贪心不足，必有余殃。
I think it's Yishun talking in the back here.
但垄断的后果是什么？
This is the narrator talking. Imagine him voiced by Paimon. If it's an order of appearance.
确实有不同于6分界的氛
After
围。
the panda talk.
不过，这附近可能没有看上去的那么平静。
The NPC girl talks, but I don't know if they would have put down the NPC girl's name. Does the wolf guy resemble the dude Polkara was with? We don't get to see very much of the wolf guy. Where did they show? This girl talks. Oh, that's after Fufu. And then Panda talks here.
看这色泽，
And then we have
看
our
上去
twin.
这里真是闲适又和平啊。
确实有不同于6分界的氛围。不过，这附近可能没有看上去的那么平静。
Yeah, the rabbit shows up right after. So I think the rabbit is the one character. Oops. I seem to have full screened. So this is probably the rabbit then. And Alice might be... Maybe Alice is the girl that is screaming.
但迹象之中亦
This
有
guy
祸
doesn't
患。
talk. I think Alice might be this girl.
祸患，
This girl over here. Because we don't know if... She looks like she will be playable. She even has different colored ears. She has different colored eyes. Maybe this is Alice. This might be Alice, and then Zhao might be the girl that was the bunny girl. Alice is the journey we had all along. You love the 3.2 story so much, you're playing it again on my ult? You can watch me play it through in a little bit. Yeah, we're getting new MC skins. I think we'll just be able to don the new skins when we get to 2.0. So then there's Alice, and then there's just 2 more characters. The who else is voiced between Alice and then the last girl? Although she does laugh. Maybe I don't know if they also listed her voice actress. She has a little laugh over here actually. So maybe they did list her. Wei-Xian is saying Ye Shunguang is the orange hair. Does the orange hair even talk? At least the red hair girl has a little laughter over here.
Tops 的势力垄断着当地和
Any
灰色
laugh acts?
有关的一切生意，让这片城区繁荣。但垄断的后果是什么？谁都无法预计。贪心不足，必有余殃。
This voice is the narrator's voice, right? I don't think the orange girl talks. Is that her voice? Wait, the zoom? Wait, which zoom?
必有余殃。贪心不足，必有余。
Oh, wait, I'm zoomed in. Oh, I'm zoomed in. But I was watching it on my... I forgot I zoomed in.
但垄断的后，
I thought you were talking about the video. My bad. My bad.
但垄断的后果是什么？谁都无法预计。贪心不足，必有余。
But the orange girl never talks, right? So how can she be voiced? Unless she says a line later. She doesn't seem to say anything during the scene where we first see her. Oh, I see they're speculating because the CNVA is known to voice act characters that have a fiery personality. I see. She doesn't seem to say anything in here though. Unless she's like the narrator. Welcome back to Nick. Oops, you knocked out and low alarm. What happened? We're getting more cute girls in ZZZ. I'm especially excited for this girl. Look. There's this cute girl that we're getting in 2.0. Basically we're skipping 1.7 and then we'll be pulling for the characters in 2.x. And then there's also this girl that we haven't seen
但
before.
垄断的后果
A lot of people are excited for.
谁都无法预计。贪心不足，必有余殃。
I think the voiceover girl is Yixuan. We don't get to see any VTubers in here actually. No VTubers. I think the voiceover is done by the Yixuan. Because she introduces us at the very beginning.
这里便是魏飞地了。此处临崖靠海，是新爱丽都灰死的源流之所。
I think it's always her voicing the narrator.
且真相大白之时，所谓的隐秘，恰是灾厄之时。
You like all these characters more than the VTubers so far, personally? Well, we haven't actually really seen the VTubers like in person. I feel like we've seen their design and we've seen their model, but we haven't seen them in their in-game models inside of the game scenes.
千头万绪，真是复杂啊。
安心吧，这次的调查
I hear she
定会
directly
拨
talks
云
to
见
them.
日。
Oh, and there's one more exciting character,
所以
Nick. The girl at the
一
very
切
end.
都还有转机，对吗？
不错，
Is that who?
纵使有千多
Fine.
万般险阻，你只需秉持道义，坚守本心，一切邪念必将碾碎于尘。
There's one more at the very, very, very end.
“原来之前发生了这样的事啊，听起来真的很难忘。”
Wake up, chat! It's time to save for a new Void Hunter. Well, we're checking the CN, this Bilibili video, because they listed out who are the voice VAs for each of the characters. But it doesn't tell you, we don't know the character names. So it's currently speculation. She has the same clothing. Wait, has who? Are Void Hunters and ZZZ like Archons? One per patch. I would say their power level feels like it's not quite like Archons. Maybe like Emanators? Was the girl in the end the same VA as Ayaka? Some people said it's not. I've seen quite a few people says it sounds like Noto Who is Noto Mamiko? Who did she voice? Oh, she voices a lot of characters. I guess all of these voice a lot of characters. She has 5,000 roles. I see. Very exciting ZZZ teaser. I think we got to see 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, how many new characters did we see? I feel like we got to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Feels like it's almost 9 characters. We have the panda. I was gonna see who are the new characters. There's the panda, and then there's the yellow-haired guy who we only saw the back of that looked like Hugo. The Lycaon real guy. The bunny girl, and then the other guy, and then the girl walking downstairs, and then the red-hair girl, and then the orange-hair girl, and then we got to see the girl at the end. I think it's at least 9 new characters that were teased. And the mecha. I guess 10 if you think the mecha is playable. If you lose 50-50, bye-bye, Vivian. I see Pirates also planning. Real question is, where's the VA for Archer, the Torre? No VAs. We didn't hear any of the male voices except for Panda. Welcome back to Mafu. You're 90% sure we know who the mecha is? Do you think the mecha will actually be playable? I guess they did show him in a separate scene. Where?
繁栄をもたらす気だ。
I seem to have opened the video again. They were standing the seed mecha. Maybe. I guess he could be on the same faction as the girl. He has a name. Mecha is seed. Trigger talks of. Oh, Trigger mentioned seed. Well then, is there a pretty big chance he might actually be playable? They already have a big tank character, but mecha characters are different than panda characters. Panda's like a chunky one. So Seed is going to be one of the Oboe squad. We're gonna get I wonder how the mecha will work. We're gonna get to play a big mecha character as Seed. We know who the girl is too. Wait, who would the girl be if Seed is what Trigger mentioned? So then we actually get to see 10 characters. So we might get 2 more Oboe squad. We got Ben, that is true. Is it a robot or a guy in a suit? What does Trigger say about Seed? Ben plus Panda plus Seed plus our mecha? The red girl is... Wait, you mean the orange hair girl here? Orpheus, mentioned in game. I said they name drop Seed and Orphe. And there's no Orphe in the CNVA list. So I don't think they listed who voiced this girl. Yeah, it sounds like this girl and the mecha might both be Oboe squad. And before it's Firefly again. Seed and Orphe. And they mentioned one more. Oh, but this is in the Trigger Trust event. Is that why I've never heard of Seed and Orphe? I was thinking I've played all the ZZZ quests. I don't remember a Seed. Is this from Trigger's story quest? Wait. Did they zoom into her thighs? Was it before this? It says obsidian on her thighs. Was it at the very... Can you actually see what it says over here? There is a text on her thigh. Oh, I guess you can wait, you can't see it from this part. You can kind of see. If I make it a bit bigger. Oh, someone zoomed in. I see. I can also kind of zoom in. It kind of does look like it says obsidian. Her tail is a living tail. It's like a dragon. The red hair girl is Orpheus. Or we even know her name of her tail. Her tail's Ghostfire. That reminds me of Miyabi's sword. Obsidian mentioned. And then we have Seed EDF. Obsidian before Obsidian and HSR. And the tail is actually alive. Oops. Where did my screen? I went over here. Aha, so we already know who these two... Oh, I zoomed in again. We already know who these two are. See, Obsidian, this is... What was her name? Orpheus? Seed and Orpheus. Oh, and then there's also a Magnus. Captain Magnus. If Oboe, that must pull for you. Oboe Squad is part of the Obsidian division. And it makes sense that they mentioned it, because they're upcoming characters. They look like the military from the Eridu teaser, so we might be getting our mecha character. Pretty exciting. Who did people say Tao Dian voiced? Where's her? The last girl. I think the last girl is called Ye Shun Guang. Or she voices characters in Honkai Impact 3. Who does she voice in? I see she voices Ireland. Oh, and then Baihen and Starville. We're getting to play the giant Bagaboo too. I know, all these teasers makes me want to skip to 2.0, but I'm excited for the story on 1.7, the second part of our story. Oh, she voices the CN voice. She voices Suomi and Girls Frontline too in CN. I see. And then Hu Tao. Oh, but the voice for Hu Tao is also the voice for the girl at the very beginning of the game. I see, I see. She voices quite a lot of characters. Yeah, Tao Ding voices Hu Tao and Xian. She also voices the Heavenly Principles in Genshin. And then she voices Arlen and Baihen in Starville. They should have dropped this teaser the day 1.7 dropped. But that would have had the same effect. I guess people... No, I think dropping it before makes sense, so people can plan accordingly. Yeah, I'm excited for the upcoming characters. Who does she voice in Honkai Impact 3? So does she voice anyone in Honkai Impact 3? If I search... Oh, she does voice Kiana. She is Kiana's voice actress. Kiana Kaslane, I see. She's the Kiana I've been hearing in my game. Cause I played Honkai Impact 3 in Chinese, and then she's always saying she's hungry. I see, she's the Kiana VA. No wonder people were saying, notice who she voices and then what kind of character she's yeah, she's the Suomi VA for GFL too. And then given most of her roles, how did she get Arlen? Given in Starville, given most of her voices, her roles, seems like her character is pretty important, though we can also refer to who she voiced in Starville. We'll say that's an exception. She voices the mysterious girl at the end, most likely. I think she voices the girl at the very, very end that talks. Yeah, she's also Baihen in Starville, but she's not playable. Thank you, Mafu, for the hydrate. Let me drink some water. Time to start the story before we play Black Beacon today. Maybe that's why she sounds so familiar. Wait, does she sound like Kiana? Let me listen to her last line again in the CN.
听起来真的很难忘。
Oh, I can kind of hear it. Kiana? I did finish the event.
原来之前发生了这样的事啊！听起来真的很难忘。
I wonder who she is. I guess we'll. Yeah, I was talking about the CN, not the JFP, because I played Honkai Impact 3 and CN.